going on with you guys? Thank you for tapping in with me again today. And if you're new to the channel, I'm Cleveland. So the other day we just finished upgrading the sump filter on our 150 gallon. We converted it from a sump that would work on perfectly at 125, 150, even probably a 200, to something that will exceed over 300 gallons. I'm confident in that. You can test it out for yourself. It's all dependent upon the pump and the amount of media you put in there. So make sure you kind of scale it correctly, you size it correctly, and you can maximize it to its fullest potential. Anyway, the filter that we had on that 150, as I indicated, we're going to move on to the 125 over there. So I decided which one I'm going to move it on. Once I move that onto the 125, it's a 125 gallon saltwater aquarium. Let's take a look at that aquarium. All right, let's go take a look. So we're going to upgrade the filter to this 55 gallon. Look at that Emperor snapper right there. Here's the 125 right here. So we got some nice, beautiful fishing here. Let me turn down the light a little bit. All right, so we have in here the Stars and Stripes puffer, blue line rabbitfish. We have a high fin snapper. We have an Emperor angel. We have a fox face rabbitfish, one spot. And then over here, we have two clownfish. Now, OGs, the first thing y'all wondering is, where's the other puffer fish? Well, I moved him out. He's right here. I moved him over here because he's a bit of a bully. I'm gonna show you what happened. So he took a couple nips out of the top fin and the bottom fin of the high fin snapper. So once he stopped moving, I can show him to you. So he bit the dorsal fin and the top fin off of the high fin snapper. So I didn't like that. And then I also watched him take a little chomp out of the tail of this clownfish. See that chomp right there? Yeah, I watched him do that. As soon as I seen him do it, took him out. And actually, he's doing quite well over here. He's doing real good. He's doing real good. Swims around a lot more, everything. All right, so let's see what we got planned. So here's that sump right here I was talking about. We're going to take this one. We're going to put it up here. I'll take this one off and I plan on putting it on top of the one, and I plan on putting it on top of this 55 gallon right here. Then I plan on taking these two filters off. I'm going to drop one down here on this 60, and then the other one I am going to put possibly over here on this 37 gallon, quite possibly. You know, we still got the 29 gallon right here. We got a lot of tanks. Check out the fry. Yep. Here's the sump that we just did the other day right here. This thing is working great. Filtering the water really well. I'm happy with it. A few people was wondering why I had this pump in the front, and I want to be able to easily observe the front right here where the plumbing is. I want to be able to observe the plumbing in case there's a leak. I want to be able to access this pump easily whenever needed. I want to be able to have a light on the front, and on top of the fact, it's so close to the back, I never would have been able to have it flush up against the back like that if I would have had plumbing back there. So it would either be this pipe in the front, or it would have been this pipe potentially in the front and coming down right here on the side. You know, you could plumb yours in any way you want if you decide to do a build like this. A lot of people are concerned about The equipment being inside the tank and all of that, I really don't mind. I actually enjoy it because it's all part of the system. When you don't have all of your plumbing or have your equipment and everything in a tank such as this, you got to store everything under the tank, which I don't. I have another tank right here. Or if it's big enough, you got to put all of your filter, your filter equipment in a whole nother room. So whenever possible, consolidating is the best way to go, in my opinion. But yeah, that's why I love this hobby, because everybody could do their fish keeping their own individual way. It's not just one way of keeping fish, and it's not one way of setting up an aquarium. I've learned to appreciate everybody's setup, and whether they like fake stuff, real stuff, whatever the case may be. Some people like saltwater decor inside of freshwater tanks. Not my thing, but it's whatever. Anyway, let's get back over here. All right, so let's make this quick and easy. Got 10 minutes before that dryer stop on us. So look, already rinsed this out. This thing is ready to go. I gotta cut this hose so it can fit this aquarium instead of that tall 50-gallon, instead of that tall 150-gallon. And then we'll go ahead and pull this off right here. I plan on taking all the media out, putting it all inside of these two baskets right here. And that's why I really like this filter. I mean, when you're cleaning it, it's really easy to clean. Pull out the baskets, rinse that out, All right, so let's see. Let's get the ladder. I have some lava rock left over right there. I need to get up out of there. So I'll probably pour that into these pitchers that I have. This one don't smell like vinegar no more. Good. Yeah, so I also bought these cheap pitchers at the Dollar Tree. And like I said, they definitely come in handy, for $1. Yeah, come in real handy for $1. $1.25, my bad. It went up. It went up to $1.25. Still very affordable, reasonable, worth it. All right, let me rinse this out. Okay. So now that I have all that rinsed out, let me go ahead. This is gonna be pretty easy. This is gonna be quick and easy. That's the heater. Here's the pump. Got that unplugged. Let's bring you in closer. All right, got you in on the action. So first things first, I unplugged the pump right here. This is a it's a little pump. Anyway, let's go ahead and pull that out. Let's get that hose cut first. That way I could just put the media right into there, get it up there into place, and get it going. Two options. You could either, I got scissors and a razor. Let's see which one I'll need. Try the scissors first. Some thick hose. It's a real thick hose. See? Scissors not gonna work. Go ahead and take that razor to it though. All right, got it. All right, so now I gotta heat this up. I gotta warm this up. I gotta warm it up, make it more pliable so I can slip it on that fitting. Probably would have had it if I wasn't trying to demonstrate and explain. Works like that, but it is what it is. Appreciate y'all for watching. All right. So like I was saying, it's best when it's at its warmest, just like that. And it keeps wanting to come back off, but it's on there now. Now, get that clamp on there, really lock it into place. But yeah, like I said, you want it to be a little slippery, and you definitely want to make sure that that is nice and soft, malleable. All right, so that's good, just like that. Perfect. That's Mr. Perfect right there. All right, so now let's go ahead and get everything else into place. Okay, so let's go ahead and get these media blocks, and I'm going to put the media blocks in this second compartment right here. Get all of those. Got quite a few. Got to buy some more. All right. Yeah. Okay. And I could put some there. Now I could put some in the other basket. It's that many. It's that many. I prefer this kind of filter over this one. It's just easier because of the baskets, easier to clean, things like that. But don't get me wrong, they're all dope filters. Okay, so now I gotta get, this is nasty now. You know what I mean? Gotta get this, gotta clean this. Yep. Rinse off those media blocks. Let's go ahead and move this filter out. Got the pump right here. Put that pump right into the sump. Go ahead and lift and bring it down. And bring it down. Dump the water into the sink. Just like that. One down. You didn't see none of that because you were still up here chilling. But you know what? You got the best seat in the house right now. You already situated. So now let's go ahead and drop that on in just like that. That's the first one. You know, I plan on putting 2 more of these. Bam, bam. Going right down. Matter of fact, let's put this one in the middle. Like that more. All right, situated. Situated. Okay, got it in place. Let's bring you down. All right, so here's the original filter that I had up there. You see how it's just all opened up, just completely empty? You could put your media in there any way you'd like. And then I have this one right here that's a bit different, where it's kind of like compartmentalized, and you could put the media into certain compartments. 2 different ways. But this one is in place. I'm happy about that. Like I said, I'll probably put 1, if not 2 more. And then, yeah, good to go. Let's go ahead and plug it in real quick though. It's raining so hard outside. Like cats and dogs. We plugged in, baby. We plugged in. What I do need to do is make sure that I clean off those filter pads, like almost ASAP. Let's get closer. Do we need to? Or that water line at? I'm not even up there. Y'all up there without me. Are we looking like we there? Almost? Yeah, we there. Boom. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So that frees up all that space. Got plenty of room for the light. I do need to cover up the tank. But yeah. And a way better flow as well. Now let me show you how I clean these let me show you how I clean these filter pads. I'm basically going to take some of this tank water, put it inside of a bucket, and then go ahead and just give them a little shake, little rinse in there. Let's do that. All right, so easy enough. We have another one of those pitchers. I bought 3 of these. $3.75. Can't beat that. So use this pitcher. Get some of this water out right here, just like that. I have the sponges right here. I have to put them in there. Just go ahead and squeeze them out in there. Matter of fact, so I don't get any of that nasty water on the floor. So you don't have to get them all the way clean. I just like to get off all the large debris, and then, you know, that's good enough. I don't know if you can see it from here. I'll bring it in close. Probably wasn't even really able to see how bad it was, but you could imagine. If you're watching this channel, you probably have a fish tank, so you know how it get. But you know, that being said, this is for the people that don't know. It gets pretty grimy. That's all I needed, just a little bit of tank water. Got them clean. Look at this. You know what I mean? Got them clean. So let's go ahead and put them into place. All I'm doing is just putting these right where the water come in at. And then I'll block it with all of the blocks. A lot of these blocks aren't even in the water. So that being said, I'm gonna have to take some of these out, because if they're not in water, they're not serving a purpose. They're not doing anything. Okay, let's go ahead and get one in between there too. That's all right. Got some other ones in the water that wasn't in the water. There we go. We need them in the water. That's what we need. So I'm dropping them into all these little nooks and crannies, so we could get as many of these in the water as we possibly can, because which ones we can't, which is probably, it's about four and one. That's cool, because I plan on putting some inside of this other sump. Oh man, I got the tank looking grimy. It is what it is. So I plan on putting some inside of this sump, as well as their media, and taking care of that 55. All right, so as you can see, this tank is looking nasty. I didn't clean it. Just started the video. And, you know, got algae on the glass, need to be wiped down, whatever. Let's go ahead and set them up with a new filter, though. That's the first thing that we could do to help them. Get them situated with a better filter. All right, so like I was saying, I need to get some wood to set. Matter of fact, let's see how this is gonna sit on there. Okay, so let's go ahead. Anything else to wipe out? Nope. All right. So I'm about to go ahead and unplug these two. This is gonna be quick. I'm gonna unplug these two filters right here. I don't think I need to cut that hose at all. Position this into place, and then I'll add in all the media from those other two filters and put them into here. Let's see how it's gonna fit on there though. All right, it sits up there a little crazy. So I wanna basically get a board. I don't like how it's sitting up there. It don't sit up there good. So let's fix that. All right, so I went ahead and used that bracket. I have it connected to a 2x6. I also had to put these L brackets right there to keep it centered. These little bungees right here to hold this side up, and then I have it supported right there, screwed in and everything. It's not going anywhere. So now let's go ahead and put all the media in here and let's get it connected. All right, so first things first, let's go ahead and put the media I already had. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna put all this in there, the sponges and everything. Putting the sponges. This one is worse than that one, so I'll rinse out this one. See how dirty this one is. Yeah. So I'll go ahead and do that with that one. The rest of the media, I'm about to just dump it right on in. Now that looks nasty too. And then I'll get some more blocks. But look at how much more media I'm gonna be able to put into this filter. Hence, way more filtration. That's crazy, that was it. All right, let me grab the rest of this stuff. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some of this water out so I can rinse this real quick. All right, that's good enough. And then like I said, just give it a squeeze. I'm gonna grab this one first because it'll be easier to clean. Just go ahead and throw that in. The sponge. This sponge is grimy. Ooh, it's grimy. I might need a couple of these. Hopefully not, but man, there we go. You can feel how thick it is. It feels like sludge at first, and then it starts feeling all airy. There we go. I could, see what I mean? Look at that, chocolate milk. Since it's looking that bad, I'll do it again. See how handy these pictures are? Dollar Tree. Okay, yeah, it's not looking that bad, but it's still necessary. Now it's a lot better. Look at that. All right, I'm gonna grab the other one. Why not? Why not? I don't think it's bad though. It's not. You see that? It's getting a little chocolate, but not bad at all. One go with that one. All right. So now we got that situated in there. I have those media blocks that I told you that was inside of the other 125 that's no longer underwater. About to pull those real quick. Wait right there. We got a good 5 of them. Matter of fact, I have to do something else too, because, you know, there we go. That's even better. So I have like 8. Here's what it is. We using them. Look at that. all that from the other one, from the other filter. Make sure this step is wiped off so I don't get my feet wet. All right, let's go ahead and get the last ones in here, wrap this up. Looking good though. That's what I needed. 2, 4. Y'all don't have the best eating house this time. 4, 5, 6, 7.5. We'll take that. Take that all day. All right. Situate this a little bit better than, so when I show it to you, get an idea of what's going on here. All right. Yeah. All right. Looking good. There we go. Okay. All right, it's looking good. Let me show you. All right, check it out. You see how I got all that? I got it blocked so the water come in right there. Has to go through those 2 sponges. Has to go through all of this media. And then bam, more space for more media. Let's plug it in. All right, we plugged in. We plugged in. Look at it. Look at that flow. Going through all that media. Coming on out. Can't wait to see what this flow is going to look like. Let's go. Let's go. All right, there you go, right there. Starting to come out. It's looking a little grimy. It's okay, don't worry about it. Right by the circulation pump. Circulation pump pushes all the debris right back to the pump. Circulates right back through. So I like that flow. That's a good, that was a good replacement. Don't eat that. Let me pull that on out. Yeah, that's a good replacement. All right, y'all, so that about wraps it up. We upgraded 2 aquariums with DIY above the tank sumps. We have this 55-gallon, this beautiful DIY sump. Amazing. A ton of flow. Look at that. Look at how it's pushing all the way over here. You see that? It's a ton of flow. Ton of flow. All right, and then over here, look at this one. Right? Right? Let's get up there. So that's what I did different. Took out all the other media and made it to where the water gotta pass through all those sponges, boom, before it hit all that media. Yeah, looking good. All right, y'all, so I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you learned something. Hope that you were inspired by something. Look, these are very low-tech saltwater aquariums. If you have been on the fence about getting into the saltwater hobby, let me just push you right into the right direction. Get in the yard of the saltwater hobby. It's easy. I have some saltwater aquariums that's ran off sponge filters. If you want to know more, drop the comment down below. Hashtag tap it in. I'll make a video specifically on those questions. But yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Make sure if you're new here, you have already subscribed to the channel. If you haven't done so already, do it now. I'll wait. Make sure also you hit that notification bell so you know every time I upload. And everybody, if you enjoyed this video, do something for me. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. It helps with the content. It helps with the channel. You know, when you guys share the videos, you like the videos, it helps the algorithm. So it definitely helps a lot. Without y'all doing that, you know, the view count stay low. It don't get shared. The channel don't get as much exposure. So I appreciate you all. I'm going to catch you in the next video. Peace.